now I ship out in a few days.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, best of luck as you ship out pineapples.
Damn. Why?
Because he literally didn't tell me any qualities about himself. He's just like, I made a 96 on this. I did this. And I feel like I did that at first too. But however, I need a man with some personality.
You felt that quick? You know you didn't have personality?
Yes, I'm really good at reading people.
Okay.
LeBron though, I finna slam dunk. Get big on you fake pumps. That pump in no fake pump. Bitch fell for the pump fake. Got him talking like first take. Get it right on the first take. Hit the hole in the first take.
So how did you end up on Melly's show?
Literally, she slid in my DMs and she was like, "Hey, girl, like, first we didn't even know each other." Yeah, she slid in my DMs.
Just randomly?
Just randomly. And she was like, "Hey, girl, like, my name is Melly. I do this show called
Which one
Pineapples."
Is this?
The original.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. Keep going.
Yeah. And she was just like, "Hey, girl, I do this show. It's called Pineapples." She was basically like, "It's a dating show. You'll probably get like some followers off of it. Like, it's a good time. Pull up." And I was like, "Sure, why not?" That's literally how I ended up on the show.
Shout out to Melly Monaco. She fine as hell.
Yeah, she is.
Pretty ass.
Melly's a vibe.
Trying to shoot his shot.
Slide in her DMs.
I am.
I am.
I'll throw you the alley-oop. I'm like, "Yo, Melly."
I be watching her channel and shit.
Yeah.
All right, Leah. So let's hear your side of the story about what happened on the show and this clip that blew up.
So, first of all, for me, I'm going to just say this. Like, it was totally shits and giggles. It was all for fun. Not once was I ever going on the show to seriously try to date anybody for real. I'm just like, all right, whatever. Get my name out there. For me, I just think, like, when he came on there, it was just like, first of all, I think people would just say, like, I was a bitch in general.
I wouldn't say you was a bitch.
Or
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
my body language.
If they're using that, it'd be more so like your body language and the fact that you pineapples, buddy. Like,
yeah, but for me, I'm just gonna walk you through it. So when he came on there, I'm like, oh, okay, he's cute. Like, I'm like, let me see what's up. Let me see what he is talking about. Because the truth is, if I didn't have to talk to him at all, I could have immediately pineappled him. Like, you know what I mean?
This is true. You did have that option.
I did have that option. I did it a few times. So when he was like,
I did it a few times.
So hold on. How many dudes did you run through before we got to him?
a lot.
Oh,
I feel like I talked to a lot of people on that show.
That's crazy. Okay.
I don't know an exact number, but it was definitely like a lot of people for sure.
Oh, that means you was pineapple the fuck out of them niggas.
Yes, I didn't give nobody my number from that show, and nor am I talking to anybody from that show. Like,
why not though? You ain't see nobody that was like cool.
I met a couple of cool people, but it's just like also that's not my speed. I don't think like just me personally. Like,
have you ever tried online dating?
No.
Oh, okay, keep going then.
Yeah,
I get it.
I have not. But anyways, so when he came on, I'm like, all right, let me see what's up. So I'm like, all right, tell me about yourself. So immediately, like, if you watch this clip when he says he's a nuclear physicist, my face lit up. I'm like, oh shit, like, all right, keep talking. Like, let me see what's up with you. Yeah, as you literally see the decline in my face as he starts talking to me, because at a point I literally had already decided in my mind I was waiting for him to say something specific.
After once he said, I feel like the point where it transitioned for you, right? When he started describing, I made a such and such on whatever the fuck the test is. You was like, I was like, damn, Shorty's checked out. Like, and mind you, like,
because
he looks like a nice guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Looks like he's respectful. But he also looks like he might be a cornball.
And not
respectfully.
Even, and I'm gonna be honest, not even necessarily so much of like a cornball, but it was given very much so I'ma talk back. Like, to me, he just ain't have like that man persona.
Hold on. We got.
She really breaking this nigga down.
Hold on.
I'm just saying.
You said he look like a nigga that's gonna talk back.
No, I'm gonna talk
she's
back
gonna
to
talk
him.
back to him.
Oh, you don't respect him. Not like as in you disrespect men, but like there's a level of
his type.
You know what I'm saying?
And
a woman.
I think he lacked some like assertiveness about himself. And then I kind of feel like it was just kind of shallow that the only thing he knew about himself was his accolades. Like, what do you like to do for fun?
He was on a limited amount of time. But you asked him to tell him about himself, right? So,
exactly. So what he should have said was, because that shit is lit, don't get me wrong, him being a nuclear physicist is lit.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that nigga just be crashing atoms together and shit.
That's
nigga
lit.
making nukes and shit.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
Bullshit.
That's interesting, right? So that's what he should have said, right? He should have led with that, which he did, and then the conversation should have evolved. But there was no point to where it ever evolved. And I think for me on my end, like looking back on the clip and like being on different shows, I'm like, all right, well maybe you could have asked him additional questions.
Maybe the question should have been, what do you like to do for fun, rather than tell me about yourself.
Really?
Yeah,